we doing? What a cracking location this is. Absolutely fantastic. Come out into a heathland and yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's fantastic. We have got a little bit of heathland out down by my way, up at the RSPB lodge, but it's not much around. So I got up this morning and day off, and I thought I'm just going to find a location on Google Maps, head south for a bit and see what I can find. And then I stopped when I was driving down just a part of the A3, and yeah, just a place like just appeared. I just kind of stopped, had a quick look at it on the maps, and yeah, it's good. So let me put my pack on. So yeah, I was driving down the A3 and this is heathland. The park's right up over the distance. See that tree in the middle, right up at the top? That's like the high point, and then it extends way beyond that. But the winds are expected to get up to about 40-50 mile an hour just after lunchtime. So I just kind of headed down in amongst all these pine trees and silver birch. It's absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So let me turn that round a second. So yeah, some days you just want to get out and explore a different area. Say I've driven down the A3 quite a few times, and yeah, I've just kind of wanted to like pitch up and spend time out in the heathland. It's fantastic because you get all the gorse and the heather, the saxifrage, and obviously you got all the pines and you got all the silver birch. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get myself set up. I brought out the Polish lavvu again today, and what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to go and find a little spot, and then I'll check back in with you. So catch you in a bit. Bye. There we go, all set up, full lavvu set up today. Love the lavvu, absolutely brilliant. I think some rain is expected later on, so that's why I've got the full lavvu set up. So this is fully beaded, it's been left out in the rain, and it's properly sorted for some wet weather if we do get some. The reason I've come up into the woods just away is because the wind, as I said, is expected to get up a little bit later on. And yeah, just coming in here off the actual heath into the pine woodland just affords me a bit of shelter. I've had a look at the trees and that around me. They all look pretty good. I can't see any sort of like dead limbs or stuff like that that's going to fall. So I'm actually afforded quite a bit of protection here, which is nice. And the wind's coming from sort of like just off the back, coming across sideways. And the reason I've done that is because I've got an absolutely fantastic view. Let me get the camera. So there's the lavvu, full setup, brilliant. Got the flaps in that open at the moment. So let me just come behind. Right. There you go, so we are set up, there you go, and then this is my view. Look at that, just looking straight out there. I've got my little stubborn pack which I brought out with me today, gets everything in it with a full lavvu, and that's my view. Absolutely fantastic, between a couple of real big trees, looking out onto the heathland, and yeah, it's stunning, absolutely stunning. And just see those fluffy white clouds going by. bit of blue sky, so fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a brew on, and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Bye. Lovely. Just had a bit of a brew up. Got coffee. Oh, that sun keeps popping out. It's bloody lovely. Coffee. One of the things that I was going to do is I brought out my stub and pack today, because I can just about get everything in there that I need. I had actually thought about redoing a review on my new pack that I got a couple of weeks ago, which was the Snug Pack Bergen. It's a 70 litre with two 15 litre side pouches that can attach onto it. But a couple of days ago, my mate Jim Bob Suzuki, he got himself a new bloody rucksack, didn't he? And he did a little review on it and that, so I was like, you bugger. I was going to do that, so I'll have to hold fire for a couple of weeks before I do the review on that. That'll give me a chance to get to grips with it a bit more, check out how it loads, how it feels, how it carries when I walk with it. So yeah, for the time being, just going to stay with the stub and pack, and then in a couple of weeks time I'll get on doing a review of that. I've got a couple of other things to review now that the fire break wall and that everything is finished at camp. It's been nice to actually come away from my camp and just properly get out of the woods. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a woodland here, but it sits right on the heath, and that's what I'm going to go and explore a little bit later. So yeah, it's just nice to come away after doing all the repair work on my camp with the fire, which is toasty now, so it's back to normal. Some reviews coming up, and some little explorations around different areas. So I'm just going to crack on with this coffee, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. Jim Bob Suzuki, check him out on YouTube. Does some great little reviews. Check him out, he's a good guy, except when he beats me on a review to a new bit of kit. With an explore out to the heathland. I've left my lavvu and that set up, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So where I am is down in Surrey and that, and about 15 miles or so away is where I used to, did my basic training in the Guards. So I'm in the area where you've got like Frimley, Bagshot, Camberley, Purbright and that, and we used to spend a lot of time out on heathland like this in basic training. So it's nice to come back to an area again, really. What's really good is that it's big, it's open, expansive wasteland, and I could really happily like camp out here. It's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. What's good is get yourselves out, explore different types of terrain and land, and yeah, I spend a lot of time in woodland, so it's nice to come out on heathland like this, and it's great, it's absolutely great. Being quite careful where I walk because I'm on a bit of a sandy track now, but all around me is heather, and heather's quite a delicate little thing, really. Yeah, just watching my footfall. It's brilliant, it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, where I've pitched up is great. I'm just having a little wander around. It's fantastic scenery, it really is. If I was to come out on the heathland and pitch up, you'd really have to sort of think about your stakes for your tent or your lavvu, because it's such a sandy soil out on the heathland. In the wood it's not too bad actually, but yeah, it's brilliant. So I'm surrounded by heather. Obviously it's not really in flower and that at the moment, it's the wrong time of year. Little saplings, still get a bit of a smell out of it, but yeah, get out, explore different areas and that. Coastal areas. I did a couple of coastal camps last year, and I'm hoping to do that again. And yes, coastal camps. Get out to heathland, get in the woods, mountains. The mountains are becoming soon. I've got a few trips and that planned. So yeah, just get out, explore, try different situations to put yourselves in, different landscapes and that. It'd be amazing what you can accomplish. Maybe you'll find a new love for a different type of terrain and that. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the lavvu now. I left it set up. It's fine, there's no one about. So I'll catch you in a minute. Bye. How we doing? Oh, had a cracking little walk over on the heathland. Literally, I haven't seen a single soul apart from a couple of horse riders. It's fantastic. I mean, this is not actually a huge bit of heathland. So obviously there may be people about, but you know, we're spread out. All I've seen is horse riders. Obviously at the weekends it might be a bit busier. I could definitely camp here. And I think I'd use the lavvu and that as well. So this is a size 2 or a medium. Suits my needs perfectly. There's a great Facebook group, Polish and Hungarian lavvu lovers worldwide. Check them out if you're really interested in getting a lavvu. That's the group to go for on Facebook. Fantastic. So this is a size 2 or a medium. I'm only about 5'10½". It's perfect for my needs. I love it. Not really concerned about the pack weight of it. I'm ex-army. I'm used to carrying shed loads of gear, and Bergens and that. So yeah, I just love it. It's got a real traditional feel to it. It's nice. It's really nice. So yeah, I've had a good wander around and then explore. As I say, get out, explore different areas, different types of terrain and that. It's fantastic. For me, it's really nice to come here just because it's literally all I've seen is silver birch and pine. And it's not plantation, it's natural, it's heathland and that. So it's not in rows, you know, the trees aren't in rows. It's fantastic. And I say I love silver birch. I haven't had a fire today. There's been absolutely no need for it. If I was camping over, yeah, I would have a fire. There's plenty of bracken around for like kindling, getting it going. Loads of little deadfall and things like that. There's little saplings from silver birch that have been cut down and harvested, so I wouldn't have any problems whatsoever having a fire going. Obviously on the heathland, I'd be a lot more careful just because the peaty, sandy soil, you've got to be careful of that. But here it's quite mossy, it's not too bad, so I'd be alright having a fire. And, oh yeah, one other thing. So if you pitch up in like heathland or in like pine plantations or woodland and that, watch where you're setting up and that, because I've walked around and there's some bloody great big ant mounds, you know, wood ants and red ants and that. So just be careful where you're pitching up, but where I am's alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enjoy a little bit more time here, have another brew, collapse this down, and then I'm going to have a big wander back across the heathland and enjoy the last bit of my time. It's been a cracking day. Hope you enjoyed watching. We'll catch up soon. Catch you later. Bye.